Good morning everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I am going into Brighton and I thought that I would vlog because I'm getting tattooed and I love watching other people's tattoos vlogs. So I just thought I would do my own. The only issue is I may not be getting tattooed today, but I'm still going to take you with me. Basically, long story short, I'm due to get tattooed today. I've had my train booked for quite a while and it's non-refundable, and the studio that I'm going to has had a power cut. They let me know like first thing this morning. I think it was like before 7 o'clock that my artists messaged me to let me know. So they've given me as much warning as they physically can, and they're just going to keep me updated. My appointment isn't until this afternoon, so they're just going to keep me updated in case the power comes back. But like fingers tightly crossed that it comes back and I can get tattooed because I'm so excited about today's tattoo. But if I can't, I can't. It doesn't matter. I've got a non-refundable train to Brighton. I've got the day off. I'm gonna go in, gonna have a wander and just, yeah, have a little look around. I don't go to Brighton very often. It's quite far from where we live. So that is the plan. So that also means I'm just gonna get ready for the day. So I thought I would start off by getting ready. I need this makeup to last me until 10 o'clock tonight, which is very long. It's fine, it doesn't have to be perfect until that time, but these are the products that I know kind of last the best on my skin. So I'm just gonna keep you guys rolling, get ready, get myself all sorted. My train is at 10, which is in just under an hour. I need to get myself ready, get some snacks, pop them in my bag, which is down here. And then we can get the first of three trains. For anyone who's wondering why I am getting the train and not driving, my tattoo that I am hopefully getting, is on my leg, and I can't think of anything worse than at the end of a long day and 3 hours of being tattooed, driving, and potentially catching that tattoo on like the car seat and that kind of thing, like while your foot is moving. Yeah, no, I'm okay, thank you. So I'm getting the train. It also works out not that different price wise, because when you consider petrol, parking, oh my god, parking, time, like all that kind of stuff, like there really isn't that much difference in it. So I'd rather just get the train. I've got a book, I have some shows downloaded, and just means I can relax. I've got to start getting used to getting longer trains again because I have a new job, which means I will be travelling to Norwich bi-weekly, and that's quite a long train. There's 2 trains and all that kind of stuff. So I may as well start getting used to doing slightly longer trains again. Are you jigging as I do this? I feel like the camera is jigging as I dab. But anyway, yeah, just thought I would do a little intro into this as I get ready. I've got crazy hair. I have a lot to sort out, so I'll probably come back to you once my makeup's done and I'm doing my hair or something, so I'll see you in a sec. I didn't know if you'd be able to see the friend that joined me, but he's definitely there. Okay, so makeup all done. I'm so happy with this makeup at the moment. I really love what I'm using, so that's really exciting. And I've also just had confirmation that they have their power back, which means that I'm getting my tattoo today. So I'm really glad that I started to get ready, because otherwise I'd be really stressed right now. And it means I get a beautiful new tattoo off one of my dream artists. So I don't think I've mentioned, but I'm getting tattooed by G Hawks at I Love You Tattoo in Brighton, and G is one of my like dream artists. I've wanted to tattoo by her for literal years, but I've only ever known like a really big one that I've wanted, and I'm not brave enough to get that yet. So constantly like trying to think of like smaller ones that I wanted, and then I thought of the tattoo that I'm getting today and I was like, oh my god, this would actually be perfect for G to do. So that is what is happening. That's what I'm getting done. I'll put all of her details in the description box below and obviously show you my tattoo as we go and all that kind of stuff. But yes, in the meantime, I'm still just gonna continue getting ready, obviously onto hair at the moment. And I also need to grab a few bits and my snacks and stuff, because when we get to Brighton, I'm still gonna have a wander around. I think it's just under 3 hours. And I've got a few shops that I know I want to go into on the lanes and a few other bits and pieces that I know I want to do. So I'm going to do that. Also need to grab some food while I'm there because it's so important that you eat before you get a tattoo, especially in this hot weather. So I have had my breakfast already. Had a really good breakfast with lots of nuts and seeds and stuff, so I'm having all those healthy oils. And then I'll have a good lunch, and then after my tattoo I'm going to grab some dinner and head home. Probably just eat it on the train. So that's all very exciting. Rue is evidently super excited too. Are you, buddy? Hi. So yeah, just sorting my hair at the minute. The way that I'm really enjoying doing my hair at the moment is just not curling the whole thing. I have a natural wave pattern anyway, so I just kind of go through and do the bits that look really straight, especially with it being this short. It's the way that kind of just helps it look the most natural, really. And I can do it really roughly and it takes half the time. Okay, one side done. I'll be back when I've done the other side. Okay, hair done for now. This side looks way crazier than this one. I'm just going to leave it like this while I get dressed, and then I'm going to run my fingers through it, which should help drop everything a little bit. So dressed, snacks, I don't even know what time it is. Dressed, snacks, last few bits, go. And then when I say go, I actually need to go to the post office. I then need to get my ticket printed out, and then I need to get the train. We got this. We can do this. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. In this carriage in a minute. I am really hoping that it carries on like this. So I'm sat at a table, which I never normally do. I never sit at tables because I don't like other people sitting with me. But I want to get my book out, my drink and stuff, because I'm here for a while. So let's see, a few people here, not too many. Let's see how busy it gets. Fingers crossed it's quiet. Fingers crossed. Good morning everyone, welcome to a new day. As you can probably tell from the beginning of this vlog, I just stopped when I was in Brighton. I got to Brighton happy, safe, well. Got a little bit stressed when I got there. I had a few errands I needed to run before I got my tattoo. Got my tattoo and felt really uncomfortable filming in there because it was such a quiet, calm studio, so I didn't film anything. In fact, no, I filmed one tiny clip of while I was waiting in the waiting area, which I'll put in. But yeah, the tattoo went really, really well. I had such a nice afternoon in Brighton. I did a little bit of shopping. I obviously got my tattoo. I met G for the first time, which was so nice. I adore my tattoo. I absolutely love it. It's in an awkward place. My leg. I can't really show you. It's there. Can you see it? So what I'm going to try and do is I'll set my camera up somewhere and film a little clip of it, because it's in an awkward spot and Brad's not here, so I'll try and set my camera up but I absolutely adore it. It's perfect. It's so like delicate and beautiful, and I think it's going to heal really, really nicely. However, onto today. As you can tell, we are in my bedroom. I did do a massive clear out in here at the beginning of the year. I did film it. There might be a vlog, there might not. Who knows? There could possibly be, there could possibly not be. But I filmed like a massive clear out when I was in here at the beginning of the year, going through my wardrobes and I think the drawers. And basically, this big pile of stuff behind me is clean washing that already existed out of the box. And then all of my summer stuff, which only exists in the box, or I'm like pulling random bits out. So like I wore this dress yesterday, I'm wearing this dress today. And basically I really, really need to switch it over. It's boiling in the UK right now. I'm sure that you've heard many people talk about it, but it's like 23 degrees, like right now at this very moment, I think. It's really warm, like even in this dress, I'm quite warm. So I'm gonna do a big wardrobe switch over. There is bits in this wardrobe that I know I want to sell. There might be t-shirts and things that I know I want to get rid of. There's also some shoes that I know I want to sell. So I'm gonna whiz through all of this. And I just thought I'd film it because I find it really interesting when people have clear outs. I also find it interesting to see how my style changes. I think as much as I try and curate my wardrobe every year, I have changes every year as well that mean that I don't like wearing certain things or I want to wear other things, and like there's a lot that goes on, I think. So I also really enjoy kind of seeing what I had, what I don't have, what I don't vibe with anymore. And then there's classics like this dress that I've had for 5 years maybe, and I love just throwing it on, and it's such a nice easy summer dress. So yes, anyway, that's what we're doing. I have my iced coffee, ASMR, the sound of heaven, with its extraordinarily long straw. I've got my emotional support dog down by my feet, who's going to get really stressed once I move away to the other side of the bed, and will probably move. I'm going to set the hoover off so that I can mop in the lounge afterwards. That'll be nice. And yeah, I'm just going to power through because there's this big old box of clothes here. I know I need to get some stuff out, and we're just going to go for it. The next bit is probably going to be more of a montagey type thing because I am setting the hoover off and it will be quite loud. And I can't close that door, I need the airflow. So yeah, we're gonna do this, aren't we, bud? Let's do this. Let's do this. Forgot to close the back door, so the vacuum just went really quiet, and I was like, what? Where's that gone? And it was vacuuming and mopping the decking. Oh, it really made me laugh. Really made me laugh. Okay, anyway, now it's time to tackle this box. I have a good pile of things to like sell / donate, to be honest. A good amount of stuff that needs to go in storage. Bearing in mind this is just my wardrobe. And I now need to go through this box and I need to separate into things that are going into the wardrobe, things that I want to sell, because inevitably there's going to be things that I want to sell in this box as well. And then things that need to go in the drawers, and I will sort the drawers out afterwards. But yeah, let's do this. I already feel so much better for like actually starting this because this box has been sat on the floor for days because I've been like, I'm going to do that today, and I just haven't. So I'm really excited to actually get this done. And then I have a couple of new bits as well. In fact, there's a couple of new bits in here, and then there's a couple of new bits in the lounge. But I want to film a TikTok with the ones in the lounge and then bring them in. It's really not a lot. One of the many tree tanks I got the wrong size anyway, so let's get on with the next box. See me very well. Sorry. But I have an amount of time now where I'm going to sit down. I have an amount of time now, not a huge amount, but I think it's enough for me to be able to go through my drawers. This drawer is fine. This is pyjamas. It makes a lot of sense. I understand what to wear and I can grab things out. Like my Nightmare Before Christmas fluffy PJ bottoms. Absolutely adore these, but I don't need them right now. To be fair, I think everything out of this drawer is going to go. So this is like a super easy one. This is fine. The one above, I don't know if you can see. A bit messy. Just a bit messy. And I do have a lot of, well, I have all of my long sleeves in here that I just don't need anymore. And I also think I maybe have a few t-shirts that I don't want anymore. And I want to like decide if I'm keeping them as like dog walking t-shirts or if I'm just going to get rid. I am someone who has a dog walking wardrobe because, like I just said, he's so fluffy and he's not a jumpy dog in the slightest, but like when we go for a walk, if it's wet or it's muddy or like I'm getting a treat out and I accidentally touch my clothes, like I can get my clothes pretty icky whilst walking him. So I do have a dog walking wardrobe because it's just easier. However, anyway, I'm rattling on. I'm going to go through these bits. I got a couple of new sets of matching PJs last year. I got these ones and then, I don't know if you can see them, but like this pale pink colour. They're long bottoms with a t-shirt. Based on the heat that it is right now, I can't see myself wearing long bottoms at all now until autumn. I would normally keep one of these out and I probably would have kept the white ones out. But I think I'm just going to literally keep out shorts. And then if it's a somewhat chillier day, I can wear a t-shirt with it. At the end of the day, we've got a bed with a duvet and a blanket on it. So I'm going to get rid of these. The Hoover's just come into the hallway as well. So I'm going to just do this. I'm not going to talk through it. I'm just going to do it. Just going to do it. So much better. So I've folded all of my t-shirts so I can see the patterns on them, and I realised this last week that actually the majority of my t-shirts have patterns on and I don't always want them to. One sec. Sorry buddy. So I realised this week that, well, a couple of weeks ago, that the majority of my t-shirts have patterns on them, and a lot of them have like Disney patterns or like funny slogans and stuff on, and as much as I love that, I can't wear that kind of stuff for work. So I wanted it so that they like really clearly show what's on them so that I can grab them really easily. But I also really wanted to narrow it down because in reality, I'm not going to wear a lot of these during the week if I have meetings and stuff because people are going to see them when I'm on Zoom calls. So I've left them like this. I think I've narrowed it down quite a lot. I haven't just done that, I think I've done that over time, but I feel like I'm in a really good place with these now. And then there is a space here where I can put some of the new t-shirts that I bought, which are just plain t-shirts. I only have one plain white t-shirt, so I got another plain white, which is slightly cropped, a plain black that's like full length, and then a green one that has a really nice like square neck. I really like them. They're all from M&S. I think I might buy some more because I feel like that's going to be what I'm leaning towards, but we'll see. However, question, I don't mind like my printed t-shirts being in here. If I'm wearing them, they're going to be on a casual basis. It's going to be when I'm at home or like when I'm out and about. My like, hi baby, my plain t-shirts, I'm wearing them when I want to look a little bit nicer. So for work, when I need to look a bit more professional, if I'm out and I'm wearing like a pattern skirt or something and I want to wear one on the top. Do you fold them or do you hang them? Because obviously we've just seen that I have space in my wardrobe to hang more things. And I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to keep them in the drawer and keep the t-shirts all together, or to hang them and just make it a little bit easier when I'm grabbing outfits. I know Brad hangs a lot of his. Anyway, that's for me to think about. I think I have time. My alarm hasn't gone off to tell me that I need to go and get ready for this call yet. So I think we're going to put some things away, are we, buddy? Oh, you're a big stretchy boy. No. Oh, honestly guys, adopt dogs. Please don't buy dogs. Please don't buy dogs. He's the bestest boy. Hi. And it breaks, like, it actually makes me like come to tears when I think about the fact that if he hadn't been found by the rescue, he would be dead by now, and he would be like 2 years dead. And it honestly chokes me up. I can't deal. Please adopt dogs, please, because you're the bestest. Oh, he's got a very scratchy ear. Right, clothes.